Welcome back to the channel, YouTube family. We are here with another Safemoon video. Today we're going to go over the price analysis of what has happened since the whale has been selling his position this week. We know that the price has dipped. We know that it has gone much lower than what we were looking for in order to add to our position for the next few weeks. So I'm going to look at the floors, the ceiling, and where a bounce back price range may be. If you do find this information useful, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for Fonzie. So before we have a look at the price chart, I want you guys, if you have a few seconds, to go over to this webpage, watcher.guru, and read through this article from December 1st, earlier this week. What they are pointing to is that once the original whale sold their position and started moving their tokens out, obviously there was some sort of dip in the market that normally happens. Well, what happened and what feels like has happened as of this morning is that there were new whales coming in and trying to take advantage of that situation in order to flip and make a quick buck. Now, obviously that wouldn't be anything new and it makes perfect sense, but this article actually goes into why, the hows, and all the investigation that they went through to try to prove their point. What they concluded is in this last paragraph here, and I'll go through it really quick. It's difficult to confirm based on the findings, but suppositions suggest that the investor involved in these messages is not the same as the original buyer. Its possible reasoning is that a new whale got into the market recently from that dip in order to make a quick buck. It could have been due to a tip-off or something like that they knew the person that was going to cash out, which is, again, possible. Safemoon's price has declined 20%. Obviously, that was as of December the 1st. So now let's go have a look at the actual price analysis as of this morning and see what it's looking like. Alright guys, here we are on bitscreener.com. Shout out to BitScreener. Always check out this website if you haven't already. Even if you check out the prices on the wallet or anywhere else, this is a really good site. Again, I don't make any money from these guys, but I think it's a really good resource, especially when you're looking to add to your position and you want to see the dip levels and whatnot. So as of right now, we are at 0.018 as our price, and you can see that we've had the 40% dip. This is the weekly chart showing our SMAs, which were leveled out fairly decently on Tuesday. So you can see that we had found support right around the 3-0 level, and that was actually good. We were looking for a new floor to see where we would have support and resistance at. Unfortunately, this is where the whale came in, and this is what has happened this week, guys. Our trending lines have just completely tanked. We are now looking at hopefully a rebound back up to the 2-0 level once all this nonsense sorts its way out and everybody starts buying the dip again. Now, the relative strength index has dipped down and tapped the 20 level a few times, and we actually had it one time back. This was a little bit earlier. This was on the whale day. And I want to go back to the monthly and see what the RSI looks like. Now, the last time we have seen this was back in early November. So this is actually a key level. We want to have an eye on these levels just because when volume comes in, it doesn't necessarily mean that the price is going to rip up, but it does mean that there is a strength in the market that could be a floor to buy off of. And this is a really good indicator that once we've had this level here that we've tapped a few times at 24, 25 on the RSI, it has bounced back to a decent level. Now, this is a really high level for it to bounce back quickly to the 50 level, so I don't have my expectations that it's going to be there within the next day or two just because of all the craziness that's happening right now. Do keep in mind that Bitcoin has also flushed and the whole crypto market has taken a dive. So you want to keep that expectation in there as well, and just know that, you know, the dips are going to come. They're going to get bought up, and then when they do, we just want to be there to buy the effing dip. Here we go. We're back 3 months, and now this is the RSI level here at 25. So we're not looking too bad as far as the dips go. Our strength is down around 19, but it's not just completely through the floor. This would definitely be an oversold position. Just based off of this, we're not at the median anymore. We have lost the floor, and we are definitely in oversold territory. What that means is if you're looking for a longer term investment, this is the area when you want to buy. If you're looking to flip, like when it lost the floor right here on the RSI. It was a time to buy the dip, and look what we had. We had another rip over 70, which means that it's overbought, and then it sold back off. We had it bounce up again, got overbought, and then it sold back off. Now that we're on oversold, it's the time to buy and wait for it to go back up. So guys, I want to end the video there. This has really been a tough few days to try to chart, just because of when news happens, it kind of just screws all the levels up and it's really hard to get a baseline. But I hope the RSI does shed a little bit of light and let you know that the dip is going to get bought up, hopefully sooner rather than later. Excuse me. But it is offering a buy opportunity for those of you that want to put more money into Safemoon.